You want to hear someone talk about PlayStation trophies, which is a good thing because that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. Welcome back to my trophy list review series. In this series you submit a trophy list for review and it faces the scrutiny of this guy of PlatinumBro. I take a look at the games you've been playing and the trophies you've been earning, and then I answer the question that nobody really cares about, which is, do you deserve a place in my made up Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame? Completely arbitrary? Yes. Entertaining? That's for you to decide, I suppose. Without further ado, let's just get cracking on with our trophy list for today. Okay guys, so if you're not new to this sort of video series, you know how it goes down. We'll take a look at the overviewing first, then we'll move our way down. If you are new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Put it in there, you know, on my YouTube, I've got to. So today, we are looking at Kane Z7. Now Kane is a patron of mine, he's been a patron for quite a while, so thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate this. Without further ado, let's have a little bit of a look at his stats. 333 platinums. 333 platinums, that's a good number. It was like, some would say, a bit of a coincidence that happened to be the time when I'm looking at a trophy list when you had such a beautiful number of platinums. Country rank of 1000 in the USA. Now that is pretty darn impressive. There's a lot of gamers in the US, a lot of gamers on PSN profiles, millions. The fact that Kane Z7 is almost in the top 1000, that's pretty impressive. 258 trophies per day. Yeah, okay. Completion of 77.5%. Now that's pretty darn impressive. Almost 8%. 8% is like the magic god tier, but 77%, you know, you're finishing almost 8 out of 10 games you're playing, which is pretty insane. And let's have a little bit of a look. Now, if you've only been watching my beginner trophy list reviews, I look at them a little bit differently. We're going back to the old format for this video, so we're going to be looking at the games from the A to Z in alphabetical order today. So we're going to see a lot of duplicates, and I'm already seeing a few, so let's have a deep dive. So we're seeing 5 stacks of 36 Fragments of Midnight. I can't be too overcritical because I definitely have 4 of them. Plague Tale Innocence, Platinum, great game. If you haven't played Plague Tale, I just finished it, just platinumed it. It is freaking awesome. Get it played. 10-12 hour platinum, a lot of fun. Great single player story. It just develops so good. It just, like, when I went back and played it, I was like, I had to play the beginning levels for collectibles, and I was like, this game changes so much from hour 1 to hour 10. It actually tells a really great story. We then got some Vita games I'm not too sure about. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, 3.12% platinum. Damn, that's pretty darn impressive. Let's have a little bit of a deep dive into why it's so difficult. Online, I imagine. Okay, it's a 7 out of 10. Bravo, 50 hours. Campaign, multiplayer, and then grind. Yeah, that's not a very welcoming trophy list. Bravo, Ace Combat. I have not seen somebody platinum that. We've got a pilot fan, a playing fan here, I think. So guys, there's a lot of games on this list. Going back up, 465 games. We would be here all day if I spoke about all these games. I'm going to just give you a summary of these games because otherwise we'll be here for 60 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. You don't want to listen to me ramble on for that long. Unless you listen to the podcast, but that's different because there's other people more entertaining than myself who are on that. We've then got Ace Combat. So the Ace Combat was actually started, not just finished. The Angry Video Game Nerd. I just saw this. This was released very recently, and I definitely want to hop on this. It's quite an easy platinum by all accords. So we then got Ace Fault Injection. Almost ultra rare. Don't know what that is. Assassin's Creed games. On the PlayStation 3 though, so they were a lot rarer, a lot harder because they had online trophies. Astro's Playroom. You know, you gotta have that one. Okay. What are these games? I don't know any of these games. I can't even say them. Atlia Rona. Look guys, I'm quite a mainstream basic bitch, okay? I'm not gonna know a lot of these like anime games. It is what it is, and most people won't know what these are. Don't roast me too much for, you know, not knowing every game in existence, because, you know, I know some people may know that, but I don't know any of these games. Any of them ultra rares? No. So I'm gonna have to sadly just skip over them. Then they got a few little grubs, avoid them back in 1985. Bastion. Someone just told me to play Bastion recently because I like the look of Hades. I've pre-ordered Hades to be exact, so I gotta play that one I think at some point. Bioshock, Birthday Midnight. Bioshock's quite a good platinum. We've seen a few little cheeky ones here. Bloodborne platinum. Bravo. You've done the Child's Dungeons. Bravo. No DLC, which is a bit of a shame. And then we've got some Borderlands games. Platinums for the first one, not 2 or 3. The big games, I totally get that. I mean, you're looking at 200 hours per game, and Someone I was recently speaking to someone who said they're going to play all the Borderlands games straight. 1, 2, pre-sequel, and then 3. And I was like, you maniac. That's like 800 hours of just playing this, essentially the same game because they aren't that different. But you know, you do you, I suppose. Okay, we're then looking at a few more easier games. Bridge Constructor, Brotherhood Unite, Barely Men at Sea, Broken Age, almost an ultra rare on that one. Is it hard? I've seen this game before, but no, it's not hard. It's not hard. We then got Burn Zombie Run, Burnout Paradise, Butter and Friends, Call of Duty, a few COD games, not any of the hard ones. I mean, I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 Remastered kind of is, it's like the campaign only still quite challenging because of the Mile High Club, but even still, I don't know if they're actually. Oh, hold on, that's Modern Warfare 2 on the PlayStation 3 actually. Take that back, dude. I think it's like you got to do the Spec Ops. 6 out of 10. Yeah, you got to do the Spec Ops stuff. Spec Ops stuff's pretty hard if I remember correctly. Yeah, I did it. I did it on my Xbox, bro. We've got that in common. Well, not the Xbox, but okay. Castle Pals, Chick on the Road, Christmas Break. Oh, they don't make me feel good inside. Code Vein though, which is like of all codes, an anime Soulsborne game. Apparently it's pretty good, not great. According to other people. Okay, we've got Concept Destruction. There's quite a. This is like looking at my own list, to be fair. Control done. Oh, okay, he has some redemption. Here was me thinking this might not make the list, but then we've got Dark Souls twice, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Dante's Inferno isn't easy either. I think this might be an unobtainable platinum now. Oh, okay, it is easy actually. Take it back. Apologies. That was hard. I'm a fool. But anyway, nonetheless, there's some difficult games there. Bravo. Skilled gamer, man. Oh! Wow, Dead Space 1, 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure Dead Space 2, there's talks of it being a 9 out of 10 difficulty. It is! Whoa! 9 out of 10! Holy shit!
Oh my god!
You may dabble in the easy games, but when you play those hard games, you play them. You play them. That's really impressed me. Damn. Up there. Okay, a few easy games, blah blah blah. But they got Demon Souls twice. Bravo, man. You've got the skills. You kind of like me, you play a few big games, then you just sort of like, in between 1 or 2 good games, you play like 30 easy, horrible, grubby games. I've been there. I've done it.
A witchetty grub. A grub.
Okay, I'm skimming through all these guys because there's a lot of easy plats here. Fallout 3 done, and Fallout New Vegas. Good to see, not particularly hard. A lot of Far Cry games nobody cares about. We've even got the remake, Final Fantasy 7, and then the remake as well. Cool, good stuff. Oh my, a lot of Final Fantasy games. Good to see. 10, 2. Isn't 10 really hard? Load of missable trophies. I think it might be. Then looking at a few more just grub games. Gravity Rush 1, 2, well 1 and 2 and then the remaster done. Bravo for that one. Good games, I enjoyed them quite a lot and they're not particularly hard. Well, I've only played the first one, it's not particularly hard, it's just like 30 hours of playing a pretty good game. Horizon Zero Dawn, no DLC! That's a shame. It's a shame, man. Okay, I'm saying I don't know any of these Hyper Dimension games, I'm afraid. None of them are ultra rare platinums, so I'm gonna have to skip over them, I'm afraid. Oh, look at all these grub games. Inksplosion, Jack and Jill. These are like OG easy plats. Look at these, 2018. 3 years ago these games were in. This was like, I think 2019 was when the purge, not the surge, shall I say, the surge of easy platinum just sort of came over like a swarm of locusts and just completely destroyed the platinum trophy and left nothing but easy grubby games. These games were like the first few that just started up here and people were jumping on, which I did as well. Kingdom Hearts 3, bravo, quite a time commitment. You've then got Legend of Talia, 30-second platinum. Not good. I've got it as well though, so I can't really be overly critical. Okay, I'm not saying any more really impressive ones. Miles Morales, good to see, 100%. Always good to see. And then we've got a lot of Dula, a lot of repetitive. My name's Mayo, twice. I mean, I've done that twice, so there's only so much shame I can pass on to you. Neo 1 and 2 done. Neo 2 done twice in 15 hours. You might have auto-platted that one. Neo Automata as well. There's definitely some big RPGs in this and skill-based games, but there's a lot of grub. Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3 done. Ratchet and Clank 2018 done, and Rift Apart. Bravo, good to see. I think if I can see one more or two more impressive plats, it might make the list. So, Returnal, bravo. Only took you 2 weeks to do. Less than 2 weeks. Not bad. It's quite a hard game. I think, what is the guide saying? 7 out of 10? Sekiro, bravo. You know, what a game. It's 60 FPS now, I think, as well on PS5. Which is awesome. All the Sly games done. You know, I like to say that. I mean, Sly 2 is probably my favourite. Sly 3 was okay. Thieves in Time, nah. Wasn't a fan. Sound Shape's done. I think you pop. Yeah, I think you got to earn it legitimately once, and then you can auto pop it the rest of the time. So a lot of easy games in here. There's a lot of games that are probably bringing down this list, but also like, if you enjoy doing it, who gives a shit, man? Who cares? If you enjoy it, that's all that matters. We're actually getting through this pretty fast. There's a lot of grubby in here, but now we've come to Uncharted, and we're seeing the platinums for the double stack basically. Uncharted 1 done twice, Uncharted 2 done twice, Uncharted 3, 4, Golden Abyss done, Lost Legacy done. Good to see. I mean, it'd be cool if you could clean them up, but obviously I think the PS3 ones are now unobtainable, so you probably can't do that. But that's good to see. Valkyrie's Chronicle, a game I've really wanted to get involved with. I've actually got Valkyrie Chronicles downloaded on my account. It's kind of like a turn-based World War II anime game. So it's very, very specific, and it's very like weird, but I like the idea. I'm really getting the anime. I'm getting really weeby. I then got some Wolfenstein games. Now, not Wolfenstein 2, but still, I think they're quite challenging games. We got any other big games to finish? We haven't. Oh, what are my thoughts on this list? I'm really not sure. Because there's some really good games on this list, but it's really weighed down by just like endless amounts of like grubby games. I think I'm gonna have to go, which I never do before. There's 100 for 100 ultra rares as well, though. You know, over 100 ultra rares, pretty impressive. I think I'm gonna have to go to make my mind up. I'm gonna have to go where I don't normally go, to the stats of this account. Okay, so your average trophy rarity is 55%. Now that to me, it's quite high. That's my only concern. Canes, got a lot of games on here. You got a lot of grubby games. Have you played any recently, or have you changed your mind? So you did play one this month. You played a couple this month, but not loads. I mean, it's hard because you need to remember that, understand everybody's bias. So like my bias is that like I played grubby games for such a long time, and then like what 2 or 3 months ago I kind of said that enough was enough, and I'm not going to support them anymore because they're ruining trophy hunting, essentially, in my opinion. Basically, if you want to be a successful trophy hunter, if you want to be competitive, you've got to just play loads of really terrible games. And you're not even a gamer anymore, you're just trophy hunting. And, you know, but if you enjoy it, then you enjoy it. That's absolutely fine. So my opinion's changed a lot over the past 3 to 6 months. It was already souring towards at the beginning of the year anyway. And so, you know, if you agree with me, a lot of you will do that. You think that, you know, impressive, you want to actually spend some time on a platinum trophy to develop it, and actually it's then worth something. The list is a lot like my list in a sense of it's probably got like, out of 333 platinums, probably like 60 games are actual games, and the rest are just like maybe 100 games are real games, and 200 of them are like just 10-minute platinums, 50-minute platinums, and it does make the list look a bit messy. But again, that's what mine is as well. But I'm not on, if you've noticed, I'm not on the Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame. I could have given myself a place, but I decided not to because of this problem. So Kane, I'm going to be real, I don't think you're quite there yet. You've got some really good games on, but again, you've only got like, if I was to count the games that I was impressed with, there's probably going to be like 15 of them. Like the Dark Souls series, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Ace Combat, and maybe there's 1 or 2 that I'm forgetting, but that was kind of it, and there was like a lot of grubs. But like I said, I don't want to be too negative, because if this is the way you run a game, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you love just smashing out some easy platinums, moving up the leaderboards, then you just do you, bro. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In terms of Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame, I don't think I can include you though, because there's just not enough really impressive games. I think some people, there'll be uproar if I allow this list to be on my Trophy Hunter Hall of Fame, unfortunately. Okay, so now that's kind of wraps up the trophy list review. But before I move any further, you're still here. You can see a big graph behind me, and there's a few reasons for that. So I made a post a couple days ago, maybe 5-6 days ago at this point, about the new PlatinumBro Platinum Challenge, which is going to be releasing in my Discord. So what is it? Well, it's a trophy challenge. Shock, I know. Which basically is a difficulty-based challenge. So basically, you start on a game of difficulty of 1 out of 10. When you finish that, you then move on to a game of 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, until you, in theory, can platinum a 10 out of 10 game. So basically, it's a challenge to you, it's a challenge for me, everybody's going to get a chance to do it, and it's just see how far you can get. Can you earn a 6 out of 10 game? Can you earn a 7 out of 10 game? It'll show you where your abilities are now, it'll show you, and it'll push you. But how it's going to work is, basically you join, you tell us what your game you're going to be playing, and then from there, we will then add the game, and then when you finish it, it will turn green, and then you can move on to the next levels. So if you'd like to join, you have to join my Discord. There's no other way of us monitoring it unless we use some sort of platform where we can communicate at a greater detail than YouTube. So if you would like to join my Discord, there's a way to submit it in there. Basically, you just need to submit your PSN profiles link to us on one of our channels, and then we will then take you on, and we'll have a good time being competitive and seeing how far we can get. Is there going to be a prize, you're asking? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the prize will be. I might make a prize at some point, but who knows. Okay, and that wraps up the video. Thank you very much for watching my Trophy List review series. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it has spurred you on and encouraged you to finish off a few games in the old backlog, because I know a lot of people say it does, which is amazing to hear. And if you'd like to enter our PlatinumBro Platinum Challenge, Difficulty Challenge, then you can do that through Discord, and I would love to see you in there and have a conversation with me. I'm a lot more accessible on Discord than I am on YouTube, I assure you that. Do not forget, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And this video may have been a little bit shorter than my usual trophy list reviews, but that's only because some lists just don't require as much attention and as much scrutiny as others, and also I am trying to shorten things up, make them a little bit more snappy. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.